Hey guys, welcome back to Say What? Reacts. We're back again with another video. Carlos and I were doing the BU, which is the Bangtan universe, which is BTS's Bangtan Sonyeondan. Anyway, and Nancy was like, what do we got here? And she was intrigued. And I was like, would you like to see the first video that kind of launches the entire BTS universe? Yeah. So this is the very first video that came out that kind of launched the whole thing, and like we warned you earlier, it is very heavy.
It is.
He was like, I was not expecting the shit.
Oh, should I be prepared to be a little sad?
Possibly. There are napkins in front of you from our dinner, so I mean, feel free if you need to.
Okay.
But
gotcha.
It always chokes me up every time I see it, but I've seen it like 50 times, and I'm invested in all of them as people as well, so I mean, there's a difference there, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's put this on the screen, and let's see what you think. Pause warning will be down here, just in case. All right, let's do this. Just a little intro. Big hit. Music and artist for healing. Entertainment. Do I have that? Okay, do I have the lyrics on? So it's a whole storyline. Yeah. If you have a question about anything, just let me know. I'll pause.
Is he burning a note in the bathtub?
Well, at this point, we're not sure what it is. We kind of see later what it is, though.
Yeah, it's a strange choice to burn the note in the bathtub.
In the bathtub. I mean, I guess there's water around in case it gets out of hand.
Actually, maybe it's a smart choice to burn the note in the bathtub. Most beautiful moment in life.
Oh, I'm so sorry to pause now. I forgot to tell you. So in the lyrics it says, I need you, girl. It was originally I need you, friend, but it didn't quite flow, so they changed it to girl because it flows better and just sounds better musically.
This is actually the first BTS song I've listened to, too.
Really? So, I thought maybe you had heard one before.
Nah, I'm retired, Anitra.
I'm a retired K-pop listener. We never know. Maybe you'll be coming out of retirement.
Like they do that thing like they do in movies where it's like, you need to come back.
Yeah.
You need to come back.
So I'm thinking, is this just like a disbanding of the friend group that they're in because they're all alone in the other shots?
So you're seeing them alone and what they're going through when they're on their own, and then you see them together.
Yeah.
So
when life is good and they're
yeah, when they're obviously very happy together. Yes, exactly. Not so much when they're not.
sorry, did he spit?
He did. He
I'm
spit.
sorry.
Oh, you hate spitting? Like, oh, that's so funny. I don't think. I mean, obviously, some people don't prefer that. Oh, I should probably not replay that. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
I didn't expect it. I was like, oh. Oh, damn.
That's not it. It's not all of it.
Was that one of the friends that he hit, or was it a stranger?
It was
his dad.
Yeah, and
it
his
was
sister.
his dad.
And his sister. So that's the sister. You can see the school uniform and everything.
Okay. Oh no.
Just deep, right?
So I think what hits me first and foremost is how much of that video I would have been shocked to have seen even just, was it about 10 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To have an idol, even in a video, do something like that was surprising.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't tackle easy subjects, that's for sure. And this came out 7 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it seems, at least from my point of view, were they kind of...
Yeah, 2015.
Were they kind of the first ones then to push the boundaries a little bit more?
As far as that's something that graphic, I think so. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, something, because, I mean, literally, he's shanking his father.
Yeah.
You know, he's fed up.
But I think it's definitely... It's good because it's shown that it can grow as an art form.
Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, there's so this is the original version. There's so this is like a 19 plus version. Like there's a rating at the very beginning of it. Where you see here like 19 and up version.
Yeah.
But the other version does not have those scenes in it.
Okay.
So it's like cleaned up for everyone to be able to consume. Okay. And then this one was the original version, had to have a warning on it, like a rating warning on it for an age ranking. And yeah, this isn't something that necessarily went over well because, you know, there's a lot of things in here that...
But it did not hinder their success.
No, definitely. Yeah, actually the song itself was one of the things that really launched their career. This song is like really kind of it's when they kind of started changing their sound a little bit, and they launched the song, and I believe this might have been their first win If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think this was their first music show win with this song. So to have this MV that went with it, obviously, was, you know, that's. But of course, like I said, the one that they would show on Korean television was not this version.
Right.
But yeah, so you didn't see the harsh things on the media that they were playing, or like when they were doing the Korean show wins, they weren't playing this version. No, that's for sure. No. Yeah. So.
But I think that, I think that's what impressed me. I mean, obviously the initial emotional impact of it, but it's good to give them the opportunity to express more, because so much of K-pop is, I mean, I can think of videos back then that I saw where there would be the insinuation that, say, a girl was being hurt or something, and you'd see like one of the guys in the group go and stand there, and of course he'd strike his very his
menacing pose.
Yeah, and he'd like
to intimidate the other person.
Grab the other guy's arm and just like, yeah. But to have it seriously, like I thought even hitting his father, but then when they jumped to "I'm so angry, I'm gonna kill you" in this moment, I was like, whoa, I did not expect.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna amp up to that. Yeah, type of thing. Yeah, for sure.
But so my assumption is that some of the friends have helped him to cover this up.
Glad that you brought that up.
No
one knows.
Well, he doesn't know.
Well,
I can't answer these questions.
I mean, just the whole couple guys burning makes me think of burning the evidence. I mean,
no,
they
that
obviously
was his own personal space.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are two separate things.
Yeah,
two separate
Sugar, that was
all
Sugar.
These things are what they're going through in their individual lives.
Yeah, Sugar in the hotel room, setting the hotel room on fire.
This guy killing his dad is just one story
of the 7.
Yeah, of the 7, and they all have their own things.
You see them together, but anytime you see them individually, like that's their own thing. Yeah. Like Sugar burning the hotel room up. That's Sugar's whatever he's going through in his storyline.
For my consumption and observation of this, would draw me in the most is because in pop music in general, not just K-pop, but like, you know, like to your point, there's a story, there's a plot, there's a climax, there's an ending, we wrap it up nice and neat, or if there's a continuation, it's episodic in the story and plot. This isn't a story to be told in one sitting. This is an experience of life, and that's what, like, when I watched this video, that's what I got. I wasn't thinking about it because it is like very heavy-handed, that it starts very different, and then none of them are smiling in the beginning. It's very downtrodden, so it's like you see a couple of members by themselves, and then when they're together, you get the normal, you know, camaraderie, hanging out, having a good time. But then we go off into their independent thing, and you see how their lives are independently, and I was just like, okay, this is something different. Like, this isn't about like selling records and feeling good and pushing a agenda. This is like, we're here to tell a story.
Yeah.
And it's not, even though this is work of fantasy, but it's like these are real stories.
And I know that you, I think your main group was an SM group, which obviously SM has a lot of control.
They still like.
I mean, they've let loose a little bit. Like, there are groups that are contributing way more than they used to, but a lot of their groups are older groups now too. Right. So I mean, there's also that. But from the get-go, from like the first album, BTS have always either produced or written or composed all of their stuff
own music
from the beginning.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is their writing. This is like their, you know, obviously there's a team, but like but this is them.
For them to have artistic freedom.
Oh yeah, big time.
That was one thing that always got me, because I remember hearing idols even talking on variety shows, and they'd
want to do more.
Yes, and sometimes they'd be subtle about it, and other times you'd get the member who'd be more like literally straight up, I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
I want to be doing this.
Yeah. And even an idol to say that's rare, because you're like, you know, like, oh, you said it.
You can get a lot of trouble.
Yeah. But no, from the beginning, but the thing is that them doing this so differently than other companies. She needs to watch the intro video.
Yeah. Well, and then also, and
not right now, obviously.
Yeah. And conceptually too, like you personally, Nancy, consumed K-pop and enjoyed it for what it was. Like, I watched those introduction videos, so like BTS to me in my mind before this is they were a K-pop group, and the introduction videos when they were talking about like Big Hit and what they do and Rap Monster, they're a rap group. So like when I watch this video, I'm no longer looking at it, I'm not framing it as a K-pop group. It's like these are rappers that do K-pop.
Yeah.
Like,
some of them.
Well, some of them. Yeah. But ideally, originally, that they were a rap group.
2 of them, like, they originally were supposed to be a rap group, not an idol group.
Okay.
And it so the original two members were RM and Suga, which were both from the underground rap, kind of world. Yeah, rap scene. Yeah. And so, and then it shifted from wanting to do hip hop to actually being an idol group. And they stayed with it. They could have left. There was one person who was originally part of the lineup. That person left.
That always happens in groups.
Well, to go from when they're trainees to go from, you're going to be a hip hop group to, just kidding, you're going to be an idol group. We're going to have singers and you're going to have to dance.
Right.
Sorry.
I can't do any of those things.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
They need you to do like the cute little thing.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do fan service and be cute and do egg yolk. Yeah, so
and for me, seeing that was what they were in the beginning, but that creativity and that raw energy
and the adaptability to change it
for sure. But then that edge, so having that foundation that they were going to be a rap group, that like stayed. So their creativity, their emotional range, that raw emotion,
that they're not going to let go of that.
Right. Because in spirit, that's who they are, and that has never been conveyed to me with BTS ever.
Yeah, before intro video.
Before I watched that intro video, and I was just like, y'all motherfuckers ain't presenting this shit. Y'all ain't telling the
doing
right
this
story.
right. I'm like, sorry.
One, you're not doing it justice, and it also shifts the thing as of what it is collectively and creatively as a whole. Because like you're just like, wow, I'm not used to seeing like idols do that, and I look at it now where I was just like, well.
But they're not. They weren't your typical idols necessarily to start with. Yeah. I mean, the rest of the team came in knowing it was going to be idol group, but it originated with like those first two.
The nucleus of the concept.
Yeah. So from the beginning, and obviously, and their company almost went bankrupt. I mean, they had like no money. They had no money to promote them on music shows, so a lot of times they couldn't go on music shows. They kind of
successful now.
Now they're like begging. People are begging for them to come on their shows.
Internationally,
I know, dude, it's insane. No, but they literally had. So how their debut showcase happened is because they happened to be there and another group canceled. So they happened to fill the spot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they had to cut their stage show short in order to even be able to fill the spot. And they're like, that's fine. So that's how they were able to actually debut on TV. Someone happened to cancel and they happened to be there.
That's awesome.
So yeah, the way that their history is, everything just kind of aligned in different ways to bring them to the point that they're at today. But they worked very fucking hard for it. And they put a lot of themselves into everything that they did because, the company didn't have a lot. So they had to be a part of this and that. And luckily the company...
That's all they had.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
Just like, hey, we got to do this. We're all on this ship together.
Yeah.
Like win or lose,
and luckily
sink or swim.
The CEO of the company wasn't this kind of guy who needed to control everything. He was like, I trust you guys to...
And I imagine quite a few of them were fairly young, too.
Oh, yeah, they all were,
I think that's because I come from an artistic background. I think that's amazing because so frequently the people that join these companies, they don't even necessarily want to be famous. They want to pursue their artistic passion, whether it's singing or acting or dancing.
Suga's like, I didn't want to be in a group. I wanted to. I just wanted to come and write and produce. Yeah, he was supposed to only write and produce, and they convinced him to be part of the group.
And so many other companies will stifle that and say, well, you can entertain, but you're going to fit the mold that we think is the easiest way to market you to people.
Right. Yeah. That's the most important thing to them is their marketability.
Yes. And it's not even like, well, you get some leeway. It's like you go through the however many years of training and then you successfully debut and maybe we'll let you do a solo album.
Maybe.
Or maybe you can like start picking some of your own projects. But so the fact that they got to start out, and I'm sure from this, you said this is in 2015, probably
they debuted in 2013. That's when they debuted. This wasn't their debut. This was 2 years after.
Built upon their own foundation. I think that's great, and I hope. I mean, I don't know what the state of it is now, but I hope more groups are like that now.
There have been way more companies, smaller, and even some of the larger companies that are from the get-go allowing people to start off with creative freedom. I can tell you, Stray Kids and ATEEZ are 2 examples of that. ATEEZ is from a small group. Stray Kids is from JYP. So, but the fact that was even allowed at JYP is like. Astonishing.
Different and new.
He actually allowed the leader of the group to actually choose the members of the group.
I could be remembering this so wrong.
What?
Or it could have been like even a joke that I saw. I'm not
it's a fever
sure
dream.
It's true. It could be a fever dream for my days of Tumblr. JYP, didn't he kind of do this semi DJ Khaled thing where in a lot of songs it would just be like JYP? JYP?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I
Is that
don't
a
know.
thing? Y'all tell us
I don't know.
if you know if that's a thing. Let us know.
I was like, did I dream that?
Dude,
Did
I wouldn't doubt
Was
it because
a joke?
JYP is is the person that would do that. Let's be real.
He's like,
Plug
it's
himself
all about me. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
remember, these guys are great, but it's me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's me who's making
I
these
wouldn't
things
doubt it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But anyway, that's funny.
But-
So yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah. Are
It
you
makes me
intrigued to
hopeful.
possibly
Sure.
learn more? Do you want to do an
Yeah.
intro video maybe later? Not today, obviously.
Not today.
It's like literally after 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not
Yeah,
today.
That'd be fun, but I probably do have to go.
Yeah,
I
she has
appreciate-
to go now.
I
so.
appreciate you having me.
Yes, thank you guys for being here with us and for her very first ever BTS video. Crazy
experience.
stuff, I know. And what an experience that was.
Yeah,
My
it's
goodness.
an experience. It's an experience.
But yes, please like, comment, subscribe. If it's about the BU, please don't spoil anything because obviously she has not watched anything else and he's still in the middle of reacting to it as well, so please don't spoil anything regarding that. But if you want to give her information about BTS in general, please feel free to do so in the comments below. But we might be doing an intro video, so look forward to that. So
And like I said, I think I have some merch that I can just be like, hey,
yeah, for a couple of the older K-pop groups, she's going to contribute some merch for
just
giveaways.
one. I was very bi.
That's okay. That's okay. But yes, please like, comment, subscribe, guys, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye. Da, 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 da.